Later Dew looks down at his little leather book. He gives me that familiar, sympathetic look. He asks me if I'm waiting for somebody else to arrive. I swallow down the choke, trying to look alive. He leads me past the couples laughing in the golden glow, to a tiny corner table where the shadows grow. He sets down 2 menus, but I shake my head and the silence speaks the words that we left unsaid. And now it's just a table for one tonight, underneath the candles, flicker lights, staring at the empty silver chair across the space. Try not to look for you. Your waiter pours the water, but he only fills 1 glass. A brutal presentation of how fast moments pass. Yeah, the kitchen's making magic, but I cannot eat a crumb, sitting at a table for one, completely numb. This is the place we came to celebrate our first romance, where the acoustic guitar player gave us room to dance. Now the music is a weapon cutting through my chest, reminding me that I can never give you my best. I look down at the white cloth, picking at the seams, buried in the graveyard of our broken dreams. Everybody's clinking glasses, toasting to the night, while my whole world is shattering completely out of sight. And now it's just a table for one tonight, underneath the candles, flicker lights, staring at the empty silver chair across the space. Try not to look for you. Your waiter pours the water, but he only fills 1 glass. A brutal presentation of how fast moments pass. Yeah, the kitchen's making magic, but I cannot eat a crumb, sitting at a table for one, completely numb. He ordered your favorite red wine, just smell the air, to pretend for a second that you're actually there. But the illusion disappears when the check comes to the board. A total price for one soul that I can't afford. The space across from me is screaming out your name, and there's nobody else left for me to blame. Instrumental solo. It's just a table for one tonight, underneath the candles, flicker lights, staring at the empty silver chair across the space. Try not to look for you. Your waiter pours the water, but he only fills 1 glass. A brutal presentation of how fast moments pass. Yeah, the kitchen's making magic, but I cannot eat a crumb, sitting at a table for one, completely numb.
Power check, please. I leave the wine untouched. Just one.
The amber canopy is bleeding on the cold backyard. The golden hours are gone and waking up is getting hard. A bit of northern wind is rattling the window glass, reminding me of how the sweetest seasons always pass. I'm standing in the yard where we used to run and play, back when our summer love was brighter than the day. Now I am holding on to leaves that turned to fragile brown, watching the skeleton of us come crashing down.
And it's just autumn's last breath blowing through the trees.
And it's just autumn's memories, right down to their knees. The warmth is fading quickly, the sky is turning gray, as I watch you pack your winter coat and walk away. As I watch you pack your winter coat and walk away. A suffocating sigh of a love we couldn't save, buried underneath the quiet promises we gave. Yeah, the frost is settling in, the paradise is lost on autumn's last breath. We're counting up the cost. The pumpkin on the porch is rotten to the core, like the happy conversations that we have no more. I see the empty bench beneath the old maple tree, where you used to lean your heavy head against me. Now the smoke from chimney tops is rising in the air, a ghostly silhouette of a lover who doesn't care. The ground is freezing hard, the soil's turning stone, leaving me to face the coming blizzard all alone.
And it's just autumn's last breath blowing through the trees.
And it's just autumn's memories, right down to their knees. The warmth is fading quickly, the sky is turning gray, as I watch you pack your winter coat and walk away. As I watch you pack your winter coat and walk away. A suffocating sigh of a love we couldn't save, buried underneath the quiet promises we gave. Yeah, the frost is settling in, the paradise is lost on autumn's last breath. We're counting up the cost. November embers cutting deep like a blade of silver ice, forcing a broken heart to pay the final price. We let the embers die, we let the fire choke. Now the entire forest is filling up with smoke. I close my collar tight against a sudden chill, wishing that my stupid heart could learn to just stand still. Fading out, the last leaf falls, no warmth at all. The branches bare in the freezing air. Winter's at the door. We don't bloom no more. Autumn's last breath, these tonight. Goodbye, my light. Monsoon wind is howling through the courtyard wall. I watch the stalks of bamboo bowing as the teardrops fall. I watch the stalks of bamboo arch against the sky, reminding me of how we used to try and try. We thought that we were strong enough to take the storm, back when our quiet summer love was safe and warm. But now the air is shifting and the currents break, testing every single promise that we used to make. And I'm just bamboo bending in the heavy rain, giving everything I have to survive the pain, bowing low to the earth under fields of gray, watching you pack up your things and walk away. I am flexible and bruised, but I haven't snapped, fully trapped. Yeah, the storm is rushing wild and the sky is black, and the bamboo is bending till you come back. Water's rising quickly on the muddy floor, drowning out the footprints by the garden door. I used to think our roots were tangled deep and tight, a shield against the terrors of the darkest night. But you were pulled away by such a sudden breeze, leaving me to shiver with the hollow trees. I feel the hollow chambers in my wooden chest, and empty air you used to rest. And I'm just bamboo bending in the heavy rain, giving everything I have to survive the pain, bowing low to the earth under fields of gray, watching you pack up your things and walk away. I am flexible and bruised, but I haven't snapped, even though my broken heart is fully trapped. Yeah, the storm is rushing wild and the sky is black, and the bamboo is bending till you're back. They say the bamboo yields so it will never break, but how much pressure can a fragile spirit take? I'm touching down, and can a fragile spirit take? I'm touching down into the dirt, I'm scraping on the stone, learning how to weather through the hurricane alone. The leaves are stripping off, the colors washing clear, with every heavy drop of every lonely tear. Slows down, mud on the ground, the storm clears out, nothing left but doubt. The sky is cold, a lonely story told, bamboo bending in the rain. Found the Polaroid we took in rainy June, hidden in the pages of a textbook in our room. But the lighter in my pocket had a mind of its own, a desperate little fire for a heart turned to stone. I held the corner tight and watched the plastic spark. Flames eating up the summer till the colors turned to dark. I blew it out before the fire reached your smiling face, but the damage has been done to the center of the place. And now it's just burnt edges and a black smoke ring, the painful silhouette of ruined beautiful thing. I tried to destroy the ghost, but I couldn't go all the way, say. So on fire took the background, but it left your haunting eyes, a brutal definition of our compromised goodbyes. Yeah, the embers are cold, but the memory will last, holding burnt edges of a shattered past. The kitchen table has the mark where it fell, a little charcoal crescent with a sulfur-heavy smell, like the nasty arguments we had before the end, when we crossed the borderline from lover down to friend. I tried to scrape the suit away with my fingernail, but trying to fix a tragedy is bound to fail. But trying to fix a tragedy is bound to fail. It's baked into the wood, it's baked into my skin, the charred remains of where our losses begin. And now it's just burnt edges and a black smoke ring, the painful silhouette of ruined beautiful thing. I tried to destroy the ghost, but I couldn't go all the way, say. So on fire took the background, but it left your haunting eyes, a brutal definition of our compromised goodbyes. Yeah, the embers are cold, but the memory will last, holding burnt edges of a shattered past. They say that fire purifies and clears out the debris, but this heat just left a darker version of me. I wanna burn the bridge so I couldn't walk back, but I'm just stranded on the riverbank, dressed in black, watching the smoke rise up into the gray, wishing the fire took the pain away. And now it's just burnt edges and a black smoke ring, the painful silhouette of a ruined beautiful thing. I tried to destroy the ghost, but I couldn't go all the way, so I'm left the ashes of the things I couldn't say. The fire took the background, but it left your haunting eyes, a brutal definition of our compromised goodbyes. Yeah, the embers are cold, but the memory will edges of a shattered past. Smoke it out. The photograph is curled, the wreckage of our world, just a little spark left me in the dark. Burnt edges and a cold hearth, nothing left to turn. Burnt edges. The highway is stretching out into the west, the dashboard is glowing against my cold chest. I'm driving away from the wreckage we made as the bright golden colors begin to fade. I look in the mirror, the city is small, the place where we had it and ruined it all. I'm pushing the pedal to run from the night, but the darkness is winning despite the headlights. And I'm just chasing the sunset tonight, trying to stay in your beautiful light, running away from the bitter goodbye under a bleeding and beautiful sky. But the horizon is sinking too fast, I can't outrun the ghost of our past. Yeah, the gold turns to purple, the purple to gray, and I'm chasing a sunset that's slipping away. The radio's playing a song from last June, when we used to dance underneath the warm moon. Now every lyric is cutting like stone, reminding me that I am driving alone. The sun is a sliver of fire on the hill, while my broken heart is just trying to stand still. I wanted to freeze you right there in the glow, before you decided you wanted to go. I'm just chasing the sunset tonight, trying to stay in your beautiful light, running away sunset that's slipping away. But no matter how fast this old engine can spin, the night always catches the state that I'm in. You can drive for 1,000 miles into the dark, but you can't outrun a dying spark. The shadows are long and the daylight is done, and I'm just a fool who is chasing the sun. Chasing the sunset tonight, trying to stay in your beautiful light. Under a bleeding and beautiful skies, I can't outrun the ghost of our past. Yeah, the gold turns to purple, the purple to gray, and I'm chasing a sunset that's slipping away.
Total dark. The sun went down, miles away from our hometown. The sky is black, just the open road, chasing the sunset. Goodbye, my light, welcome the night.
The streetlights are casting a long shadow screen. The rain on the pavement is perfectly timed. It looks like the opening shot of a scene where the music swells up and the stars are aligned. You turn around slow with the wind in your hair, a picture-perfect tragedy frozen in space. I'm reaching out wide for the cold city air as the artificial colors wash over your face. And it's just cinematic goodbyes in the dark, a high-definition destruction of our spark. The cameras aren't rolling, but it feels so profound as the world goes completely mute, losing its sound. You look like a movie star leaving the stage. Well, I am just left on a torn up old page. Yeah, the rain is cascading, the set design dies, living through one of these cinematic goodbyes. The fog is building up right behind your car, like smoke from a breakdown we couldn't prevent. I used to believe you were my northern star. Now you're just an actor whose passion is spent. The dialogue's short and the delivery's flat. No grand declarations are coming back late, just a cold little click where the seatbelt is at, and the definitive closing of our heavy gate. And it's just cinematic goodbyes in the dark, a high-definition destruction of our spark. The cameras aren't rolling, but it feels so profound as the world goes completely mute, losing its sound. You look like a movie star leaving the stage. Well, I am just left on a torn up old page. Yeah, the rain is cascading, the set design dies, living through one of these cinematic goodbyes. In the Hollywood versions, the lovers look clean. They cry pretty tears on the silver lit screen, but my eyes are burning, my throat is so dry, and there are no credits to save a goodbye. Just the rawest projection of two people breaking, and the terrifying silence that my spirit is making. And cut, the feature is done. The dark night won, the headlights fade out, nothing left but doubt. Just an empty sidewalk and a quiet screen, the saddest finale I've ever seen. Cinematic goodbyes, roll the black goodbye. Cold side of the mattress, the alarm goes off at 7 in the quiet room. I instinctively reach out to brush against your hair, but my hand just meets the shadows in the morning gloom, and the sudden realizations that you are not there. The sheets are pulled tight on the right-hand side, no tangled blankets or the warmth of your skin, just a perfect iron fabric where you used to hide, and the heavy silence where our days begin. And I'm freezing on the cold side of the mattress tonight, staring at the space where everything felt right. There's a phantom weight beside me in the dark, but it's just the cold remains of a dying spark. You took your clothes, your keys, and your love, leave me with things I can't rid myself of. The hardest part is the cold side of the mattress at the start of the day. right in the middle just to bridge the gap, to see if I can catch a lingering trace of your scent. But it smells like empty cotton and a lonely trap, a bitter monument to where our promises went. I used to complain that you took up too much space, that you crowded my shoulders and you held me too tight. Now I'd give my whole world just to see your face, pushing me over in the middle of the night. And I'm freezing on the cold side of the mattress tonight, staring at the space where everything felt right. There's a phantom weight beside me in the dark, but it's just the cold remains of a dying spark. You took your clothes, your keys, and your love, leave me with things I can't rid myself of. The hardest part is the cold side of the mattress at the start of the day. They say time heals the wounds and warms up the bed, but the frost has settled deep down inside of my head. Every pillow is an anchor, every stitch is a scar, reminding me exactly how absent you are. I'm a king of an island made of linen and tears, facing the winter of my loneliest years. Yeah, I'm dying on the cold side of the mattress tonight, reaching for a shadow in the pale moonlight. There's a ghost of your body pressed into the sheet, and the absolute freeze from my head to my feet. You took your warmth, your heart, and your love. I wanna run from you. The heaviest part of watching us fade is the cold side of the mattress that you made. Rolling over to the empty space, no warmth. The evening light is bleeding out across the floor. I hear the heavy rhythm of the locking door. I used to brew a pot to keep us up all night, to talk about the future in the soft twilight. But now I'm sitting with a cup that lacks the spark, a hollowed out companion for the coming dark. No rush inside my veins, no fire in my head, just a cold and quiet pacing by an unmade bed. And I'm living on decaffeinated dreams tonight, no chemical illusion to make this feel alright. I stripped away the energy that kept us moving fast, and now I'm just a witness to a fading past. The flavor's imitation and the warmth is fake, a desperate little habit for a heart awake. I'm staring at the static till the shadows gleam, drowning in another decaffeinated dream. You took the electricity when you walked away, and left me in a permanent and heavy gray. I don't need the caffeine to keep my eyes wide open. The silence does the job since the vows were broken. I hold a warm ceramic, but it feels so cheap, like a promise that you made but didn't care to keep. It mimics everything we used to have before our love went crashing on the kitchen floor. And I'm living on decaffeinated dreams tonight, no chemical illusion to make this feel alright. I stripped away the energy that kept us moving fast, and now I'm just a witness to a fading past. The flavor's imitation and the warmth is fake, a desperate little habit for a heart away. I'm staring at the static till the shadows gleam, drowning in another decaffeinated dream. Give me back the bitterness, give me back the burn, give me back the lessons that I had to learn. This deluded reality's killing me slow, with nowhere left for a broken heart to go. I'm awake but I am sleeping through the entire show. No rush, no high, just a pale goodbye. The cup is lukewarm now, the steam has died down, just a decaf heart in an empty town. Decaffeinated dreams fade away. The tide is barely reaching to my ankles on the shore. The water's only inches deep across the ocean floor. children are all splashing and the seagulls fly above, in the very same destination where we fell out of love. I thought that I was safe here from the heavy crashing deep, safe from all the secrets that the dark blue currents keep. But a sudden wave of memory, is hidden on my chest and knocking out the very little air that I have left. And I'm just drowning in the shallows tonight, right beneath the blue sky and the bright sunlight. Everybody's looking on the safety of the shoreline bounding line. The water isn't deep, but cover up my head, but I am suffocating under every word you say. Yeah, it doesn't take an ocean to steal a lover's breath, just a broken heart drowning in those to death. I see our old initials written right there in the sand, before the tiny ripples come to wash away the land. It's a minor little pull, but it makes the empty spaces in my spirit feel so full of a heavy bitter sorrow that I cannot seem to fight. I'm kneeling on the seashells, looking down into the clear, crying out the final drop of every lonely tear. And I'm just drowning in the shallows tonight, right beneath the blue sky and the bright sunlight. Everybody's looking on the safety of the shoreline bounding line. The water isn't deep, but cover up my head, but I am suffocating under every word you say. Yeah, it doesn't take an ocean to steal a lover's breath, just a broken heart drowning in those to death. They only write the tragedies about the open sea, about the massive hurricanes that break the wooden pier, but nobody warns you about the ankle-deep regrets are the hardest to forget. I'm gasping for a lifeline on a perfect summer day. Watch your ghost pack up and walk away, sinking down on the wet sand, slipped right out of your hand. The water's clear, just a few inches deep, a promise you couldn't keep, drowning in the shallows, fade away.